51 people have been killed and 69 others injured after a suicide bomber set himself off at a wedding party in Turkey's southeastern city of Gaziantep. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan accused the Islamic State of carrying out the attack. He also said a child as young as 12 years old either detonated explosive or it was done remotely. Mihal Badvid has more.
On Saturday night in Gaziantep, near the Syrian border, the Turkish city was rocked by an explosion. The site of a celebration became one of terror. Hundreds of civilians were attending a Kurdish street wedding party when the bombing took place. Aside from ambulances, many civilians also rushed to the scene to help medical workers.
When I heard the explosion, I came to the blast site. When we arrived, we saw body parts, arms, legs, lifeless bodies. We tried to help as we carried wounded people to cars and sent them to hospitals.
An investigation is underway as crime scene units worked throughout the night in Gaziantep. Meanwhile, the city's chief prosecutor's office has announced they have found pieces of a suicide vest at the blast site. Though no terrorist organization has claimed responsibility so far, the Turkish government has pointed the finger at ISIL, known as Daesh in Turkey.
Initial investigations by the police and the governor's office say this was a Daesh attack. Recently, Daesh has made some efforts to reorganize and have replacements in Gaziantep. Lots of operations have been carried out, and they are still continuing.
President Erdogan also announced the suspected bomber was a member of ISIL, perhaps as young as 12 years old. In Gaziantep, funerals were held for dozens of the victims on Sunday, as many in the city are in mourning. Meanwhile, in Istanbul, hundreds marched to protest the attack. The bombing came on the same day Turkish Prime Minister Binali Yildirim announced Turkey would be more active in addressing the conflict in Syria during the next 6 months with a focus on fighting ISIL. Mihal Badvid, CCTV, Istanbul.